So, oh, I just closed out of the fucking thing. Hold up. See if I can get you. Let's see, open up file. I'm trying not to have to go all the way back into where the fuck it was. Have to find a picture of your models, put in Discord. Yeah, I want to make a channel for people to actually be able to put like personal like images and shit like that, like locations and stuff like that that isn't food, pets, or something related to a general game or something in. Um and yeah, I'll hopefully get that done sometime soon. All right, let's open this up. So yeah, so this is an example of me not understanding light and shadows. Her proportions are great enough. Um, the only real problem with it is like, as you can see, like there's no direct placement for where the light is coming from. And I chose black for shadowing, which is not a great idea because it just looks too dark. It looks more like she's bruised badly. Um, but yeah, ironically, this is like the cat fucking version of my character, which I'm pretty sure we've got a fucking sub goal for that too. But yeah, fucking tail, ears. The only thing she doesn't have in this one is her wings yet. But eventually, if I have my avatar get a cat girl form, I'll have her with the wings and all that shit. But yeah, you can literally see like I don't even know, like I don't do backgrounds and shit as well. Like this is beautiful work right here. Top notch. Top notch shit right there. Love it. That's right. That was the small thing I made. Let's get rid of that. I'll get rid of this and see if it helps with what you call it thingy. You're not sure about that, Wolf, huh? It's all right. You lay down next to me and I'll squeeze your paws while you rest. Um, kind of don't need that to lip in like that from there. I do, however, need it to come down a little bit on the side. Yeah. Right there and up here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what the fuck this song is, Bless. I know you're like headbanging to it, but I can't remember what it is. I know it's one of my fucking pony songs, so some of them are slappers. And them really go hard. Get rid of this. I did like how that looks, but it's not really necessary. No. Poor Nightwolf. I couldn't handle that much tickling. That would give me a stomach ache. That'd be physically painful for me. I would tap out so quickly. Yeah. I don't know if I can protect you, Nightwolf, but like at least if you're like next to me, it's not too much they can like get away with. Obviously they can do stuff, but like I don't know. Try to help. I zoom in. There we go. Yeah, I kind of want a real smooth line going up along this outer bit. Like that. I've been listening to that deathcore EDM I found recently a lot. Oh yeah. Yeah. And this is some of my older stuff. Might just change that one though. What's that? Silverhound's good. That one's better. I have like, oh no, that's not the one I want. I saw the picture and I'm like, that's a good one. And it's not. That's better. That's some good shit. That's some good repetitive shit right there. I bet every time I come back in, my pen kind of like goes, I don't know where I am. I'm lost and I need an adult. I'm like, calm down. I just returned. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, At least if you're at work and stuff, at least you're gonna have music today. I was actually thinking about that before I started. I'm like, man, that's not too bad. Like, it's not as good as like having your own playlists and stuff, but at least you get like a bit of variety that isn't just like radio stuff. For having some fun. Also, as far as I'm concerned with this drawing, I think I haven't actually spent that many hours on it. I've spent however many hours tonight, and that day that I broke my toes, I drew on it. I didn't stream for very long because obviously I broke my fucking toes and then streamed for like 3 hours or something. I think it was like 3 or 4 hours. So like I legitimately only have a couple of hours on this to begin with. Poor Nightwolf. Can't catch a break. They're gonna be barely be able to fucking breathe at this rate. Need to zoom in more. What? Your buggy has Bluetooth? Nice. Hey, love it. Welcome in, man. I liked watching your RimWorld, by the way, last night. I did end up going off and taking a call and ended up being like 3 hours or something, but I was watching, I was lurking up until that point. So it's pretty cool to watch. And so if you want music that slaps, you should check out Punk Goes Pop. Basically, it's a punk band that does covers of other music genres like pop, and the name suggests. I will mark that now, and I'll come back to that when I'm editing and have a look at it. 'Cause I mostly just find shit on YouTube. Like, I found one. Also, for anybody that's not a member of Discord, fucking, you're welcome to join Discord. I've got like a whole fucking community in there. It's pretty awesome. Let's see if I can spell Discord right this time. There we go. So I put one in this afternoon. I meant to put in about a week ago, and it's literally this group. I don't know what place in the world they are from, but they're fucking from somewhere, right? And they use power tools to what do you call it? Simulate techno music, and it's absolutely so good. It's so fucking good when you actually watch the video of how they're making it, which the video of how they made it is right above it. And I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, they're using a fucking pressure washer, a bin, and I think like a little, I'm guessing a ukulele, maybe a small guitar. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Um, oh, fucking Nightwolf. I hope you're able to breathe in amongst that. Thanks for raid. My computer needs a new fan, so I'll be out of water for the next few days. Doom Eternal causes, what's it, uses chainsaws instead of guitars. Yeah, they do. I do play that. And I'm currently just drawing. So tonight's my monthly art stream, and I've got a new tablet. So I've been drawing everything, including my avatar and all my emotes, with a mouse all this time. A mouse and a free drawing program. So yeah, I'm getting in here and doing some actual drawing with a tablet at this point. But yeah, I've been Doom. I do like maybe it's in the rotation for random game night. I do it like Doom, StarCraft, Diablo. They're all kind of like on a monthly rotation, give or take, anyway, on Wednesdays. But then, like Need for Speed Underground and Age of Empires and all the other shit, like I slip that in every so often too. Just when I feel like it. Like the other day, I played Need for Speed Underground 2. It was pretty great. It was hilarious. I spent probably more time with my car flipped or smashed into something than I actually did racing. But that is my traditional race style anyway. If I'm not hitting a tree or some kind of fucking object, I'm not really even playing. All right, I don't mind that. I don't want too much emphasis on it. She got a little thick, but not too much. Looking nice. Don't you woolaloo me, bless. I removed that so you guys couldn't woolaloo troll me. Fucking hell. I'm not mad. I just find it funny. No, Nightwolf. Squeezy your paws until you get your breath back, yeah? That's it. Wolf has to leave. Hooks away to distance, disappearing. In a sense, I'm glad, Nightwolf, because you're absolutely tormented by tickles then. Poor bugger. Need a new graphics card before I do more advanced games. You know what? Tell you an interesting story. So last month when I did my art stream, okay, I've actually had a few fucking interesting art streams. So anybody that's new in, I only do them once a month. Now, last month, in the process of having just done like a 7-hour drawing to do one of my emotes, I came back with a drink and promptly knocked it over, completely spilling it inside my computer while it was running, while it was powered. And it completely fucking turned off everything, stripped it open, dried it out. It was fucking energy drink too, so sugary shit, right? And it got everywhere. And I had to put it in front of my industrial fan, get it dried out for like an hour and a half. Then we went again. It seems to be doing fine. It does smell incredibly like Red Bull, which I'm not mad about. It smells better than the dead rat on the wall, but can't fucking do much about that without digging that one out. Yeah, we've got our neighbors across the road got fucking like a heap of fucking old cars in their backyards. We get rats because we got chickens in the yard behind us, not our yard, the yard behind us. So they just kind of like hang out on our roof. It's great. And the month before that, I think it was the month before that or the one before that, I started my art stream and I broke my toes at the very start of it because I slipped over in my room. Because, yeah, that's what I do. I don't actually hate that. I don't love it, but I don't actually hate it. It works. All right, leave her legs alone. Let's move on to like an arm or something. I spent a long time on her eyes and stuff. By the way, if I turn off her, where is her eyes layer there? I turn off this one and that one. Her eyes get like real deep. Actually, let me move that fringe. Where is it? Yeah, she gets like real fucking deep eyes going. So I spent God only knows because I can't see my fucking interface at the moment. It's like not working for me tonight. So I can't see how long I've been streaming for. But yeah, I spent a long time on this. Long time. Also, just as a general fact, I can't ever see who's here unless people talk. It's just more comfortable for me. But yeah, that hasn't changed. I don't think any of that's broken. I just know that I can't see how long I've been streaming for, which is frustrating. Okay. Happy with the legs, happy enough with the legs. Let's see. Let's do this nightmare of an arm. All right. Tell you what, let's not put you on the same one. Let's do you as legs. There we go. Let's add a new one. What is this? One's right arm. It's close enough to a right arm. It's an arm. And you're staying down, putting your tail on your stomach as it aches from laughing and being tickled. I don't blame you. I bet it fucking hurts. I couldn't imagine being tickled that much. Fucking hell. Goddamn trooper for it. Give you a soft pat on the across your forehead between your ears. So it's still got light coming forward, so I don't quite want it that big of a thing. Oh, is it currently 6 hours? I did start at like I start stream at 10, but my countdown starts from like 9:30. Also, next week I'll be playing Sunken from Monday. I'm getting that. Fucking Rain, Hell, or Snow, I'm gonna get that. So 7 days is gonna be replaced with Sunken Land. See how that fucking goes. God only knows. It'd be awful. It'd be awesome. But yeah, that'll be happening. Everything else is still normal, you know. Someone once surprise tickled me. An accident. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, I have a lot of medical conditions and old injuries and stuff. I don't have the patience for being like uncomfortable, just as a general rule. So if somebody tried to tickle me, it would make my stomach hurt immediately and a whole bunch of like back muscles would contract and be really painful, and I wouldn't put up with that for very long. I probably wouldn't hurt somebody with it, but at the same time, like, I'm not saying I wouldn't. You're not ticklish. Is that proven fact? You are a raccoon though, so like I don't know if raccoons get ticklish, actually. Come to think of it. Don't know. It's one of those things. It's like you touch it and find out, and then you fucked up. Hmm. Let's see. How would I do a shadow across a hand? Probably like the smallest amount of shadow on it. I might just leave that for a moment. Mm. But here in the stories, yeah. Kind of like want to do one line up here for shadow because I want to shadow it here, but I know that's not right. It annoys me. I'm not actually annoyed. I'm just a little bit difficult, frustrated. I need to zoom out for this. Okay. So if I'm looking at fucking front forwards, the Knuckles would have them. That would have it to a degree. I can come back to that. I'll have it there. There. Don't you ack me. I saw that. Man, I saw that. What that? I got that in real time, man. If you're not sure what that was, Nightwolf, it's a really old movie called Mars Attacks, and they're the aliens, and that's the noise that they make. And for some reason, Bless has that emote for some fucking reason. God only knows. Um, it's Blessed. That's what we're gonna go with. It's Blessed. That's why he has it. And yeah, I need more shadows on this shoulder. You know what's funny is if I knew fucking Shadow's actual like avatar thing, I put Shadow on my shoulder. And he'd be just like, what? I put a prawn on her ear earlier. I didn't leave that up in her hair, did I? No. I put a prawn in her hair earlier. It was one of those like if you noticed it, good on you kind of things. I'm gonna put it here. I don't care. I'll figure out shadows and shit. It'll be fine. I feel like this side doesn't have it. This side should, but doesn't. Till's head wagging happily. Don't worry. Why I have things. I question it, but I don't want to know sometimes. You know? Hmm. I feel like I'm supposed to take some shadow up here, but I'm not. I feel like that ain't right. Although that doesn't actually look that wrong. Look at it. If I zoom out, if I was to blend that, that would look alright. Alright, if I can leave that there, I'll work with it. It'll be fine. Alright. This so. This needs to be like this kind of thing. Um, Something like that. I'll do it. Oh yeah, for anybody that might be new in, music's only live. Music's only available while I'm live. It's not saved to the VOD. It's my personal playlist and stuff. What's the other thing I normally say here? Fucking can't remember the other thing that I normally remind people of. Oh yeah, that's right. I talk a fuck ton more in game streams. Art streams a little bit different. It's a little bit jarring for people that have only come in on this. That's the other thing I normally say. Prepare to hear me talk non fucking stop for 4 hours when I do a game. No. I'll just give you big pats, Nightwolf, and a quick little hug. I think this is Constellations. Is it? Let me check that. No, it's Wooden Toaster Beyond Her Garden. That's what that is. I was gonna say, I'm like, there's Constellations and there's this one, and they're both good. No. Yeah, if you need to have a rest, Nightwolf, after all that tickling, you can. Oops. Hold up. There we go. Yeah, the funny thing is, when I draw stuff, it doesn't necessarily like shadows and stuff on my stuff doesn't always look like perfect, but it does always tend to end up looking right once I'm actually done. I just fuck around with like multiple different attempts until I get it right. Generally, how I do it. no technical aspect to it. It's just like fuck around and find out attitude in like real time. No, not or fell asleep. Not surprised. Must be fucking exhausted from all that tickling. I want it to be that forwards rounded. That is better. Except I don't actually mind that. I say that and then I immediately just fuck it right up. Yep. Not quite right. Mm. Doesn't need to be that long. Did I just say a song of like wolves nearby? I've never noticed that. Either that, I've just got wolves on the brain. There's a good chance. There's a good chance it's just wolves on the brain. Goddamn brain wolves. I can never know when they're gonna strike. And then before you know it, you just fucking riddled with brain wolf. Can you imagine if that was an actual condition? It's like, oh god, I got brain wolf again. Oh man, that would be something. I kind of want. I know her arm goes up, but I almost feel like that has light, but this doesn't. Mm. I actually feel like that is the case somehow. It makes no sense to me, but my brain tells me to do it. So I'm gonna try. See what it looks like. If I hate it, I'll just fucking fix it up. It's nowhere near as difficult to fix this shit up now that it's a tablet and not a mouse. Like even just like the ability to just switch between a what you call it, a pen and a eraser is a goddamn amazing situation. Oh, oh. I'm trying to angle it like a fucking pencil, and I'm like, wait a minute. It does take like a certain rotation, though. I noticed too high. Okay. Yeah, let's not fucking hear that battle. I gotta remove that. What else have I got in here? One's not too bad. Get past their fucking conversation. There we go. I don't know if that's a good one or not. Hold up. It's an okay one. What else have we got in here? Still got a fair few. Oh, that and the next one are okay. I'll let those two go, and then I might just skip down some. I added so many. We got literal fucking hours of music tonight. I'm not concerned about it running out. I normally like make my list have more than the amount of hours I'm streaming expecting. Okay. I do think that that belongs there. My only problem with that is that the light would be much stronger on the front side of her arm. Means that this part is a little more plumpy than the rest of it. Not that fucking plumpy. Something like that. Maybe not so much here. I'm gonna go with whoops. Fucking got small again. Say about here can go. I know I've made like a weird elbow. I don't give two fucks. It's fine. It's fine enough. I'll work with it. One of those things where, again, when I try to do this, probably do a remake on this in the future, I'll see what kind of improvements I can do to it by then with any kinds of skills I might have by then. See how it goes. You got to remember, I'm literally just getting back into practice. I'm like 10 years out of, an activity kind of like makes it a lot harder than it should be. A lot harder than it should be. That should be fine. Not great, but whatever. Tell you what, though, I do feel like would be some level of that kind of thing. I feel like that makes it like so much bumpier. If I can bring this down heaps, it'd be really great. Honestly, on this angle, it looks like a fucking shoe. I'll never unsee a shoe in this. Something along those lines will do it. I'm legit not going to stress about this too much. It's already a difficult shape because of like how I drew her. And I really am just like practicing shit, so I'm not too worried. No. That wolf is so cute. I don't know if you guys know that, but Night Wolf's cute. The funny thing is, one of these days, I'll have a avatar that can move and like respond when I'm moving and shit, and you guys will see me like lip syncing to so many fucking songs. I try so hard not to ever fucking start singing, but I'm like, I am almost always like singing along. No, I think Nightwolf might be maybe able to like hear me in his streams. I wouldn't be surprised. One day I'll get there. Getting an avatar that moves is a lot of work. And you guys know I'll do it myself. So when that happens, it'll be something that I've worked really hard on for a long time. Sorry. Anything I need to actually work on is not fucking destroying my voice. That's one thing I gotta do. I gotta start practicing vocal strengthening shit. No, Nightwolf woke up. Maybe I was too loud. Is your stomach still sore after all that? Even after a snooze? I hope it's not. You're still laying down, so it could be, it might not be. Um, I might actually have a drink. Before I started tonight, I actually had some soup. You guys know how much I feel about fucking soup. But yeah, it was one of those cases where I'm like, I had to try something because I'm like, I don't know if my voice will like give me much time. Like, the last thing I want to do is like not be able to talk to you. But yeah, it helped a little bit. Plus, whenever I do drawing streams and stuff like that, I always end up so hungry by like early morning. Like, it's like it's nearly 3:45. Not too bad. Um, do you want that one? Ah, yes, some good shit. I'm not going to get any fucking straight lines of music like this going, right? I'm like doing this. It's one of my favorites, actually. Hmm. You look like you're thinking about something, Nightwolf. You got something on your mind? You're pretty expressive, so I'm sure I'll get it if you think about it. Ah, I love this shit. I'm struggling so hard to keep a straight fucking line, I can assure you. Nah, that looked better the way it was. Must be the bottom side that looks like shit. Something's wrong with it. Also, to be fair, I didn't know that fucking Nightwolf was able to draw with his mouth, but that does explain how he's able to fucking make amazing like pictures and stuff. So makes a lot of sense now. Explain some things. Ah! God damn it, put it back. Fuck's sake, put it back! God damn. This thing is so snatchy. Actually, that's fine. Mm. Not super happy with it, but I'm gonna leave it be for the moment. It's like what happened with the legs. I'll figure it out later. I'll leave that one be and I'll come back to it. One of those things where, like, I'll look at it later and I'll figure out what the fuck I'm doing with it. Sometimes I wish I could just shine light on a character and be like, this is where the light goes. But yeah, it's not always that easy. I think when I was more in practice with drawing, a lot of the stuff came a lot easier to me. It was just kind of like, oh, I know naturally where this light and where the shadow and stuff is going to go. And it always just made sense. Like, I feel like I don't need that much on there. But yeah, this. So, Nightwolf's writing says the wolf might be coming back. Plus, I won't mind if he decides to do more tickling. And wagging tail, happily laying down. No. All right. So long as you're okay with it. I just want to make sure he's not being mean. It gets me worried when people do stuff to you. Um, I need to clean this up to begin with. Like, I think we'll never forget that one time that Shadow went weird and like ran at you and then just kept running past you. Stuff like that is like concerning on like a long lasting way. It's funny though. I like how I like the song better as a techno remix, honestly. The original song is too slow for me. No, you grabbed the pen again. All right, let's see what you said. Let's see what you wrote. That's down. That's why when shadow rolls my stomach, it's why I roll around and whack my tail fast. No. What? Because it's a bit ticklish? Because if it's ticklish, I get it. Mm, a bit smaller. See, I like the fact that like I understand. Like I get it. Uh, that's not the Good Living Tombstone one. I already listened to it. All right, let's see. Where are we in this list? I was gonna swap it up and go forwards like a mile. What have we got in here? I think that one's good. That one is good. We can listen to that while I'm finding something better. I don't need to hear the whole thing. It gets weird. Mm, not this one. I mean, it does. It goes. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh man, I could throw down some poker songs. That would be so awful. Is that the good Rainbow Factory? It might be actually. Hold up. I'll move this down here and we'll see if the next song's good or not. It could be awful. If it's awful, I'll change it. Yeah, it's interesting that Wolf. I've actually had like a few cases where like I kind of like follow communication with like little words spoken. Like Grimm's one of those that like doesn't need to say much and I just understand what he's on about. Like I get it. In most cases, like I think it's like a perception thing. I'm just like it's one of those things that I'm good at. Um I kind of like follow it. It's like I know if you were some kind of like magical wolf or something like that, like you'd obviously be able to communicate and stuff like that whenever you want. But being just a regular kind of wolf, as far as I know, like it makes it difficult probably to communicate with a lot of people. Oh yeah. Sorry, I just had to check. I'm like a weird smell entered the room and I'm like, that's not the heater. Yeah. Yeah, I sometimes wonder about whether or not like it's easy to like communicate and stuff like that. Oh, I want it on this side or the other one. I want it on this side, I think. Let's just leave all of that there. I'm gonna just fill it in. You know, the funniest thing though is like, generally speaking, I'm not the best at communicating what the fuck I'm trying to say or think. And yet, like, my entire job is to talk and, like, I don't know, that. In saying that too, I must admit, like, not every streamer does actually like talk to everybody, you know? I know that. But I choose to. I want to. I like talking to people. I like getting to know people more. It's something that is difficult in person to do, and yet I find it so naturally easy to connect with you guys here. It's really interesting to me. That the good wooden toaster one? It is. I thought so. I'm like, I'm confused. Is that good or not? I'm like, yeah, it is. All right. I don't want that to go. Wow, that's not the button. Oh man, that moment when you forget which direction the fucking thing's facing and you accidentally draw something instead. No. I don't know if the trash panda is out of like if he's lost signal. I swear he's powered by communication towers. But if he's around, he'll probably respond. Otherwise, I'll try to remember to let him know later. Um, See, this side's easy. This side's not hard for me for some reason. I feel like I need to cast some like boob shadow, but I don't feel like I need to cast that much. It's not like she's sticking out at weird angles. Just like that kind of thing, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Rainbow Factory is pretty awesome. I'm quite a fan of like a lot of the My Little Pony music and like the fan created stuff. Honestly, it's pretty awesome. The name of the song Nodding Head Wagging Tail. Yeah. Yeah, this one's Wooden Toasters edition. I quite like that one. I literally fucking like crank this in my car. I've got no problems with it. Funny thing is, like Nick's not into My Little Pony, but he likes the music too. So when I put a CD in his car, he didn't protest. He just immediately just played it. He's like, "Yeah, this is actually pretty good music." I'm like, they make really good music. Like both the show and the fans make really good stuff. Um, I had a Waver and Krem in here earlier too, also fans of it. Um, I think both of them were fans of Fluttershy. So that was interesting. Um, but yeah, I quite like Wooden Toaster. I like Living Tombstone, Mike the Mike. Who else have I got? I got lots of people. I got Fuzorgs. I can't say it properly, but there's a lot of O's in there and a couple of Z's. Um, Raise the Barn. Yeah. I was trying to find that earlier. I had this other one in here and it played and I'm like, I went on to the next one and it was still not the one. Let me have a look. Hold up. Let me put my pen down and actually look for this because I do want to hear that. Let me search it. I wonder if it's the DJG Step Trance one. All right, let's have a look for that. Yeah, I can find that quickly. Um, Hold up. You can search by just hitting the different there. No, that's the other one. I've got a couple of theirs. Hold on. I'm going to pause that because I want to find this. I want to hear it. Where are you? DJ Melody. I've got a few different DJ ones in here. Let's see. No, that's the other one. Where did you go? Tell you what, I'll let it play to the next thing while I find it. Sorry. Hold Your Colors, pretty good too. Where is I just typed it in before. Raise Your Barn. I was looking for the group, not the actual fucking movie. That one. That one's the one I like. I don't know how far this took me back to. I'll bring this back down. Yeah, I was looking for this earlier and I couldn't find it and I was so infuriated because it played my other two ones. It's not this one. And I'm like, I want to hear this one though. Let me bring this all the way down. I think I was still up here a little bit. I'll put it down here so that it will play on. It's a few more songs. What was I? Had Bridesmaids, Disco Lights, Equestria, Rainbow Rocks. We had Lovers in Bloom, Make a Wish. Welcome in, Shelley. How you doing? You fucking tired? I fell asleep like not long after I started watching you. You're the most calming bastard I know, apparently. So fucking congrats for like making me feel relaxed. Like that's awesome. I really needed the sleep though. I ended up still like waking up in like an absolute cold sweat anyway, but you know what? It wasn't the worst thing. I still got a couple of hours. I'm hyped up on 3 energy drinks and a coffee. See, did we hear Under Our Spell? I think we did. Bud, I'll Fly, Siren Call. I feel like we were further up. Doesn't matter. We'll put it here. It'll be fine. We'll listen to Under Our Spell again. They're good. What happened? Oh, so you started streaming, and I think I got like an hour or two in, and then I completely fell asleep, and then I woke up like 2 hours later, drenched, absolutely head to toe drenched in a cold sweat. And like the room wasn't like super hot, wasn't super cold. I must have had the biggest fucking nightmare and not known. So yeah, that's what kind of happened. So I woke up and yeah, that was my afternoon. Also, that reminds me too, I will also take my fucking osteopanadols now. As I realize it's 4 a.m. So I can take them finally. Oh yeah. I know you've been here a while, but I'll show you. Fuck no. Also, yes, this was the song that you're after, Nightwolf. Honestly, if I had an avatar that moved when I do, and or like properly followed my lip sync, like there'd be so many. There's so many fucking songs that you guys would hear me like lip syncing to, like not hear me sing, but you'd see me lip syncing to and fucking dancing hard to. But yeah, fucking been doing a bit of drawing. I haven't done any of the extra colors. Done her earring, done her eyes. I like her eyes. Did that. I'm working on her shadows, but we're getting there. I ended up going with orange for her skirt. I couldn't figure out what color her shoes are chronologically, so I just made them blue. It's fine. So yeah. So where we're up to. At the moment, I'm absolutely like jamming with Nightwolf about pony music, and I've got like other stuff in here too, which it will go on to eventually. By the way, Nightwolf. I've got like I think 6 hours of pony music in here, my favorites, plus uh, I guess 9 hours of other techno stuff. I'm just looking at the playlist hours. There's like 15 hours of music. I'm like, okay, I didn't realize it stacked up that much, but all right, got some variety. Got anything from. Also, I've got multiple languages of stuff in here too. But yeah, it'll go on to some other stuff probably kind of soon. Probably in how many is 6 more songs, and it will go on to some other variety for a little bit. Um, I did kind of like mix it up. Like I just took chunks of music and just threw it in sections. I'm like, that'll do it. I'm like, they'll be fine. They'll keep it different. they'll keep my they'll keep my same separated. Yeah. And we've only had no, actually sorry, 3 raunchy songs so far, so there's none of that. Um I'm getting used to my tablet, and all the rest of them are pretty bangers. I see under the spell. It'll get there. Um I actually quite like the what's the Rainbow Rock song? It's like the one where they defeat the sirens and they like bring out DJ Pone 3 vinyl and get her like fucking busting out the fucking car thing. Oh, that was shorter than I thought. That must have been the other cropped one I had to remove. I will remove it one of these days and I'll replace it with a good one. Oh. Okay, it does work. All right. Yeah, there's a battle thing that they do that Fluttershy sings, I'm pretty sure. Well, no, Starlight sings, I think. One of them sings it. I can't fucking remember off the top of my head. It's been a little while since I watched it. And it's a really good song. I just can't remember what it's called. I haven't got to hear this one for ages. It never works. Hmm. Hmm. No. Don't worry, there should be some okay songs that are like dancing to. I don't know about that one. I think that one's good. That one, I think that's what we were up to in Rainbow Factory. Yeah, it was. All right, we got that. Rainbow Factory. What do we got? Holy Color. Uh, I will let these ones play because then we're on to like the other stuff. They'll be right. I'll let these two replay. You know the funny thing though, when I first decided to do the pony playlist, I was actually really concerned that like I don't know, I'd have to deal with like people recognizing it and being shit about it. And like instead, I've got people recognizing it and wolves recognizing it and being so fucking awesome about it. It's like I can't fucking like express how much I wasn't expecting stuff like this. Okay, I know that ain't right, but hmm. I feel like I'm supposed to like bring these together like this. Yeah, I was. You might be pretty tired at the moment, I imagine. The funny thing is, after playing all these for like the next week, that's all I want to listen to. is like all my ponies playlists. Like legit, that's all I want. And I'm like, I have to wait, or otherwise I'll get sick of my own music if I listen to it too much. Not that I really do. Like, how can you get sick of this shit? Mind you, there's somebody I was watching a video of the other day, and they have the same music in all of their videos, and it literally just made me start feeling nauseous after a couple of seconds. I'm like, oh, I guess it has like a what do you call it, one of those visual effects or whatever after a while. And it was just like a YouTuber guy or whatever, and every time he did a tutorial video, every time it was the same fucking song, and my body was just like, "Nope, I'm not sitting through that again." Like, no, I don't blame you. I like legit don't blame you. Oh man, what's the other song I fucking really like? Um, it's what is it? The end of, I think it's season 1. I think it's season 1 where Twilight's got I think it's like the friendship problem or the final problem or something like that, and she's got to like sort out, and everybody like switches their cutie marks and shit. And that's an absolute awesome song. Yeah. I can't remember what it's called though. Funny thing is, I'm not too worried about. I feel like I could remove some of the shadows off this. I might actually, because I was keeping her legs pretty bare with colors. Might actually do that on her upper body. I don't think it takes away too much. Alright, sorry. Let's bust out the bigger eraser. The old big eraser. Mm, probably. No, do it. Fucking hell. I'm like, yeah, nah. I'm done trying to get this fucking line in place. It's more like go like that way. Honestly, it could be 2 straps of there. Mm, I don't need that to be that big anymore. Sorry. I know I'm starting to cough a lot. I'm not like I'm sick or anything like that. It's just my throat must be getting swollen. No, might will fall asleep again. Yeah. Oh, weird, but whatever. Um, it's the hard part about like working with something where like you know what, I could probably put just a shadow on the opposite side. It would probably work. Sometimes I'll look at it and I've done the exact opposite of what I got to do. And I'm like, oh, I get it now. And then I'm like, ugh, I've got to remove it all just to like replace it with this one spot. And it's frustrating. But yeah, it is. It happens. Mm, that would come down there like that. Mm. I know I didn't take it up closer to that, but I kind of feel like it does get closer than that. Um, uh, Mm. Funny thing is, even if something's not specifically a pony video or not an anime video, most of my AMVs for stuff are gonna be anime or ponies or something I'm interested in, you know? A little better. Not much better, but it's fine. I just gotta put one over here. Ah! I forgot there was a line at the bottom of that. Where's my save? Oh, I'm on a edit page. I'm like, whoops. That moment when you can't find save in a tiny menu and you're like, I'm lost. Again, the old I'm lost, I need an adult situation. All right, I guess time to come back to the face. Hello, face. I've been